As we just saw, Presidents Obama and Bush have both been front and center in the 9/11 tributes. Chief White House correspondent Norah O'Donnell is in Washington. She has more on their weekend of remembrance. Norah, good evening.
Good evening, Russ. And in a sign of solidarity, President Obama and President Bush marked this 10th anniversary together, the first since the death of Osama bin Laden. Two commanders-in-chief stood side by side along with their wives, their presidencies defined by 9/11 in different ways. But together they share the burdens that only a president can know in the role of comforter-in-chief. It was not a day for speech-giving, instead remembrance. President Obama chose a reading from the Bible, Psalm 46.
God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear.
President Bush chose Abraham Lincoln, a letter he wrote in 1864 to a widow who was believed to have lost 5 sons in the Civil War.
I pray that our Heavenly Father may assuage the anguish of your bereavement and leave you only the cherished memory of the loved and lost.
In Shanksville, Pennsylvania, the President and First Lady laid a wreath at the Wall of 40 Names before visiting the crash site, a serene memorial now marked with a boulder and flowers left by mourners. At the Pentagon, each of the 184 victims is remembered with a bench and a small reflecting pool. President Bush paid tribute on Saturday. Today, it was President Obama, who honored the fallen of 9/11 and also the men and women still fighting America's wars. The military pays a heavy price for 9/11, and that was all too clear this weekend when the President and Mrs. Obama visited Section 60 of Arlington Cemetery, where veterans of the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq are buried. Tonight, the President will speak at a concert here, a concert for hope at the Kennedy Center. And the advisors to the President say that he will talk about how much has changed since 9/11 and how much the men and women in the military have borne the brunt of sacrifice. Russ?
Norah O'Donnell at the White House. Thank you very much.